Maybe they're not ready. We still haven't faded away. We're still here on your. Oh, there we go.
Hey, there we
Just
go.
like that. Shout out to our production team. There we go. Into game number 1. Howard Community College on the blue side. George Mason University C team on the orange. Again, it's a best of 5. It's I don't give a bother. Actually, it looks like they may have those graphics wrong. Looks like that is Howard on the orange side and Mason on the blue, as it's Noob for Howard going up. Speckled Penny getting the save. Logs and Trees in the corner. No U for George Mason. The centering chance. Logs and Trees is there. Speckled Penny can't hit the ball. Now it's I don't give a bother. Logs and Trees. I don't give a bother midfield. Back and forth action between both of these teams. Still scoreless about 60 seconds in.
Yeah, so far quite back and forth here in the opening minute. We've seen both these teams play aggressively before in their previous weeks. So far in this one, both trying to size each other up, both trying to find where they can end up, eventually pulling the momentum in their favor. But so far through about a minute, moving forward a minute and a half even, we haven't seen anyone open the scoring and not too many shots coming out either.
That's Noob off the side wall. The drop down chance. Mason with the save. Speckled Penny on the goal line. Now Logs and Trees picks up full boost. Can't hold on to possession. Will drop back onto defense. Noob will let the ball roll by. Full boost will get the clearance though. Now it's No U off the back wall, looking to find a teammate. Can't find anyone. Logs and Trees will clear the ball along the side wall. Now it's Howard Community College going on the attack. I don't give a bother. Doesn't give anything as the demo will take out Logs and Trees. Speckled Penny picking back up through midfield. Now it's Noob with the clearance. And the shot, it's Logs and Trees from Howard Community College striking first. 2:54 to go. We have our first goal here in game 1.
Clinical plays. Noob taking that ball, passing it into the corner. A beautiful pass off of the corner, as in really a beautiful assist coming out of that as well, as it drops right in front of Logs and Trees, who's taking a slight aerial play, pops that one towards the goal. No one in there to save it. And Logs and Trees saws their way to a 1-0 lead. Howard now up. 2:45 left to go in game 1.
Speckled Penny being a stud on defense on the goal line, back-to-back saves. Howard is continuing to put the pressure on. Misses that one as it's Noob from the side wall, doubling Howard's advantage. 2 players for Mason on the line, unable to clear the ball.
Yeah, No U trying to clear that one out. I think it got a little bit caught up in the corner, not quite the angle he was expecting it, and in doing so, it kind of caught him a little bit off guard. We see Howard taking advantage of it, sending it back toward the goal, and eventually doubling their lead. 2-0, 2:34 left. Howard now up by 2.
Halfway mark here in game 1. Howard having more success on the offensive end. Now it's Mason looking to get at least 1 goal. I don't give a bother, just mistimed the fly. Speckled Penny trying to pick it up. It's I don't give a bother now on the side wall into the corner, looking for the centering feed. Plays it off the backboard. Gets demoed from behind. No U with the long distance shots. Logs and Tree is there. Plays it up and wide, holding on to that clean sheet. Demo from I don't give a bother on to Noob. Under 2 minutes to go. Speckled Penny can't clear the defensive end. And No U, a dangerous clearance there, sends the ball to the back post of their own goal. Speckled Penny beats 1 defender, 1 to go, too high. Noob may have gotten there in time. And Noob gets the clearance. Speckled Penny comes flying through, another clutch save on the goal line. I don't give a bother with a save and then gets demoed, pulling off a great save. Approaching the 1 minute mark here in game 1. Howard in full control.
Yeah, the clock just seems to be ticking down on this one. Neither side getting too many shots off. That is a big misplay coming out from Howard, though. Should have been an easy clear there. Unfortunately, losing track of the ball a little bit. George Mason C team able to poke one through here in the end. Logs and Trees getting knocked out of goal by No You. George Mason capitalizing, cutting that lead in half. Howard now up by one still. 1 minute to go. 2-1 on the board in game one.
A massive goal on a massive mistake gives George Mason life here late in game one. Ball into the corner. It's Noob looking for the drop down shot, and Logs and Trees restores Howard's 2-goal lead, makes it 3-1 with 49 seconds to go.
And if you're a Howard fan, that's exactly what you want to see happen. There was a mistake made on your team. They might be down a little bit on themselves now, only being up by one at that point. How do you erase that? How do you get your momentum right back? You have Logs and Trees go up in the air and dunk it down in the end. 3-1, 45 seconds left to go in this one. Howard back in the lead by 2.
40 seconds to go. Logs and Trees trying to clear No You off the goal line. Howard putting that pressure back on. Speckled Penny trying to pick boost up, looking to going on the attack. Noob back post with the save. Noob keeps the 2-goal lead intact, but Speckled Penny flying in. 14 seconds to go. It's a 1-goal game. George Mason pulls it back. It's 3-2 Howard.
Yeah, the replay doesn't quite go back enough, but I believe there's a little bit of a misplay initially by the side of Howard. That ball ended up getting sent toward their own goal, and then unfortunately the clearance not coming out. George Mason juggles it a little bit, but in the end finds a way to put it away. Now only down by 1, 10 seconds left to go here in game one.
Ball off the corner, Logs and Trees looking for the clearance. 5 seconds to go. Noob taking it the distance. Strong rebound. Ball on target. It's going to drop down. Speckled Penny with the save. As long as the ball stays off the ground, Mason will have a chance. Speckled Penny over to No You. Logs and Trees into the corner. They still have a chance. Has not touched the ground yet. No You. Noob looking to play down. It's a centering feed instead. And that could have been dangerous as 3 Mason players were there. They've kept the ball alive. It's played into the corner and it will finally hit the ground. My goodness, Joey. I mean, if there is one theme here in game one, it's those slight mistakes from Howard being unable to close it out. This game should not have been this close. There were mistakes made that allowed Mason to get back into this game. And Joey, we went a full 10, almost 15 seconds there past the 0-0 mark because Mason was able to keep the ball off the ground. And then at the very last second, Howard centered the ball for Mason. That would have been a golden opportunity. All 3 Mason players were there, just couldn't get around onto the ball.
It was okay to center it there. I think they had enough defense in the works. At the same point, they helped keep that ball alive as well, John. They could have just dropped that thing down and said, hey, let's end this. We're in the lead. Why not just take an easy game one? But they kind of helped keep it going. I don't know if they were looking for another goal to pop on or if they just couldn't find a spot to dunk it down to in the end. But yeah, this should have been easily a Howard game one from the way they played early on. They looked really strong, but as the game continued to go on, little mistakes here and there, the one on the goal line and then the one toward midfield where they passed it back toward their own goal, could have ended up in big mistakes. They only resulted in 1 George Mason goal, or excuse me, 2 George Mason goals, but another one right at the end there could have been a possibility. As you said, it could have easily been tied back up.
Game number 2, Howard taking game 1 in a very close match. Now going into game 2, we'll see if Mason will be able to respond. Howard looking to threaten early. Ball bounces off the crossbar and is cleared. Speckled Penny going up will play it back into the corner. Mason looking for that clearance. Speckled Penny along the side wall. Gets around one defender that gets demoed from behind. No You with the clearance through midfield. That's I don't give up either. Long range shot is going to get tipped in by Speckled Penny. And George Mason C is on the board first. 4:13 to go.
Yeah, really good stuff there. I don't give a bother turning it on and putting it back toward the goal of Howard. And Speckled Penny just happened to be there in the right place at the right time. Instead of just allowing it to bounce off the car, puts a little bit of a spin on it at the end, puts it toward that corner post, ends up sliding into that goal, and George Mason slides into the lead as a result. 1-0, 4:05 to go.
Noob from the side wall. Howard now down by 1. Ex-Navy through midfield. Noob into the corner. A great chance here for Howard. Can't convert. Noob will play it back in. No U perfectly positioned above the crossbar to carry it away from danger. No U will pop it back towards midfield. Off the backboard now it's Noob. Speckled Penny is going for a flight down at the other end of the field. That's no U into the corner. The centering feed. Speckled Penny's back in time. Misplays the ball. Howard gets the clearance. The follow-up won't get it to go. Noob midfield. Speckled Penny into the corner. I don't give a bother now. Into the offensive end. Mason looking to go on the attack. Noob looking for the clearance. Speckled Penny being patient. Can't beat that last defender or get pushed out towards midfield. Now it's no U going aerial. Has Speckled Penny below, but X-Navy gets there first. Near post, no danger there. Noob now through midfield. Beats I don't give a bother. Looking to go near post. Couldn't make it work. Speckled Penny with the clearance. Now looking to go on the attack for George Mason. Ball played to the opposite corner. Speckled Penny plays it back towards goal. They have a chance here. X-Navy will drop it down. No U. Try to play the hard bank off the side wall. Now into the corner. Ball a little too high for the teammate at the back post.
Yeah, very few shots coming out over the course of these last couple of minutes, Sean. Both teams seem to be having a struggle as far as finding opportunities to get open players to take shots. Overall, it's just been back and forth. The defense has been good from both sides, and both sides seem to be getting pinned in the opposition's corners, not able to really find too many shots on frame.
OU will pick the ball up through midfield. As Mason looks to add on. In danger, it's going to be a tap in for Speckled Penny, and Mason makes it 2-0 with 1:35 to go.
This does count as a shot, not the prettiest of shots overall, though. New U putting it over Noob. Noob getting caught out of position as the ball just banks off of him up against the wall, pinning it there and making it a wide opportunity for George Mason C to put it away. That's now 2-0 GMUC in the lead, 1:32 left to go here in game two.
Will Howard be able to respond being down 2-0 under 1:30 to make something happen? Speckled Penny is centering feed. No teammate there to help. I don't give a bother. Shot off the crossbar. Noob now looking for the clearance, looking to go on the attack. Speckled Penny pushing Noob aside. Noob will pick the ball back up into the corner. The centering feed, a chance through the face of goal. Swift tries to pick it back up. Speckled Penny looking for the clearance. Has I don't give a bother and no U on the opposite side of the field. Now it's I don't give a bother in the corner, looking for the centering feed. Has no U there. Will now backtrack to the side wall. Noob going up through midfield. Speckled Penny with the interception. Plays it back in. Two players back on defense. The shot off the post and a save from X-Navy. Howard doing everything they possibly can to try to keep themselves in this game. Under 40 seconds to go. They still need 2 goals, though. And this long distance clear off the backboard has a chance. X-Navy will pin in the back of the net. They've pulled it back within 32 seconds to go.
Big goal coming out there. X-Navy getting the initial redirect toward the blue goal, then eventually finding it above the crossbar and putting it away for a beautiful shot opportunity that turns into a goal. Now only down by 1, 32 seconds left to play. Can Howard find the equalizer, though? A lot of the momentum starting to shift a little bit towards George Mason before that goal came out for Howard.
Howard has under 30 seconds to try to tie this game up. Noob is looking to do it. Speckled Penny looking for the clearance. X-Navy will play it back in. Not out of danger yet. Swift shot won't happen. Mason got to the ball prior. 10 seconds. No U will play it back into the corner. Noob, another chance. Probably their last chance here in game 2. Into the corner. 3 seconds. Clearance back out towards midfield. Will they be able to keep the ball off the ground? No U will play it off the back wall. They will pop it back up. Will it fall to the ground? It will. And George Mason will take a game 2 win in a very tightly contested game 2, 2-1, and will even up the series at 1 apiece.
Absolutely. Some great action coming out from George Mason there, able to find those 2 goals and really hold Howard to that 2-0 deficit for almost the whole game until right around that final minute, where we do see Howard eventually find that goal off of a little bit of a misplay. But in the end, the goal still counts. GMU evening the series, though, 1-1. A Howard team that we talked quite a bit. We predicted a 3-1 victory. This could be the one for GMU, or it could be the start of more to come, as they look quite good there in game two. If they can carry some of that momentum over to game three, continue pouring on that aggression and really cutting down the shot opportunities for Howard, George Mason could take another one over here in the series.
Yeah, absolutely. And we saw in game one, Mason able to capitalize off of Howard's mistakes. Here in game two, they were able to make the most of their chances as well, scoring those goals, maybe not on clear mistakes by Howard, but goals that seem to be more hard fought and earned versus capitalizing on a mistake that the other side may have made. So Mason really starting to gel and come together in their teamwork and their team chemistry here. It'll be interesting to see how Howard responds now after Mason really put together a very strong performance here in game two.
Absolutely. And so far here in game three, it's starting off with not too many shots coming out. Logs and Trees making himself known with some nice little aerial play to get things started. We'll see who ends up scoring first and if they can keep that momentum going. Again, as far as trends go, it seems whoever scores first in this series is able to hold on to the lead just through a couple games. We'll see if that trend can continue here in game three. Howard playing a little bit more aggressively than we saw them in game two. We'll see if that can result in more shots as well.
Demo comes out in the corner on to Swift by Speckled Penny. Ball played deep into Mason's defensive end. Howard looking to go on to the attack at Speckled Penny with the clearance through midfield. Swift gets back in time, but Speckled Penny just can't get the last touch. Had a wide open goal, just ran out of boost. Couldn't get enough momentum going forward to hit the ball. And Howard dodges a bullet. Now it's Noob into the corner. Logs and Trees looking for Noob. Can't find him. I don't give a bother with the clearance. Logs and Trees drops back onto defense. I don't give a bother looking for the shot. Can't get it to go. Now you through midfield looking for that rebound play, and Noob with a good clearance. Drop down from Speckled Penny. I don't give a bother looking for the clearance. Under 3 to go, 0-0 here in game three. One apiece in the series here in this best of 5 matchup. And Swift looks to play into the corner, looking for the defensive clearance for Howard. I don't give a bother, dropping back towards midfield. Swift looking for the shot on frame. Speckled Penny is there. Logs and Trees going up against Speckled Penny. Mason now in control in the offensive end, and good steal by Noob now looking to go the other way. Doesn't have a whole lot of boost, waiting for the teammates to show up. Chose to go up the wall instead of dropping down and picking up that full boost. Logs and Trees shot, I don't give a bother, is there. Pushes it aside.
Yeah, once again, sticking with the theme of game one and game two, it seems like very few shots coming out. Logs and Trees getting a good power shot coming out there, but it doesn't result in a goal. It results in a pretty easy save for the side of George Mason C. In the end, both these teams really struggling to get those opportunities made in that final third. They're getting the ball there, but it's just getting stuck in the corner. It's getting cleared out pretty quickly. Not too much. I think the answer is more passing. Right now, we're not seeing too much of it. If they can find a way to open up more teammates and possibly trick the opposition into giving up more shots, we could eventually see a few more goals fall here in game three.
About 1:40 left here in game three, still 0-0. I don't give a bother looking for the shot. It's going to be too high off the backboard. The follow from Speckled Penny, and it will go at the 1:33 mark. Speckled Penny putting George Mason University's C team on the board first.
And that's a big one. I don't give a bother putting it up above the crossbar. Swift getting the initial save coming out when Penny took the shot, but Penny able to force it through and eventually get that second tap onto it. 1-0 GMUC in the lead. 130 left to go here in game three.
Speckled Penny looking for that clearance. Logs and Trees in position, didn't want to push up, drops back on the defense. Smart move there, gets over one defender, now has a chance. So I don't give a bother, comes flying in from behind to push into the corner. Now it's Swift on the attack for Howard. Speckled Penny picks up full boost, plays the ball into Howard's defensive end. I don't give a bother, came flying in, unable to make contact, the centering feed out from the corner. The clearance from Logs and Trees, but the follow from Speckled Penny just off target. Under a minute left. Still a 1-goal game. That 1 goal in favor of George Mason University C. Noob shot back post. It won't go in. That was their chance. Under 40 seconds. Howard's still down by 1. Logs and Trees looking for the follow-up. The shot sneaks under the crossbar and in. It is all even at 1. 34 seconds to go in game 3.
Saw this one coming from a mile. No one on the side of George Mason C went up when Logs and Trees did initially. He was going to leave a big angle open for a shot. If Logs and Trees, it had to be a misplay for him to miss that shot. It was going to be a pretty wide open goal. Ends up putting it down, dunking it down for that goal. Now tied up 1-1. 30 seconds left to go here in game 3 as Howard finds the equalizer.
No, you with the save on Noob. Under 30 seconds to go. Still anybody's game. Noob backtracking on defense. Will play it back into George Mason's defensive end. Looking for the go-ahead goal here late. The follow-up shot just over the crossbar. The fly-in from Logs and Trees will get it to go. 10 seconds and Howard has the lead.
Yeah, great initial shot coming out here from Logs and Trees, able to push onto that. Swift comes in, not getting to the ball in time as Logs and Trees is already there to force it through over the line and now into the lead. 2-1, Howard up, 10 seconds to go.
Can Mason pull off a last-second miracle to tie this one up? Pardon me. Noob on the side wall. Speckled Penny is there. It's going to slam onto the ground, and Howard doesn't want to waste any time. They'll go up 2-1 in the series. And we'll go to game 4, and it's match point for Howard Community College.
Absolutely. And as you see, those shots started to come out a little bit more toward the end there. We saw 7 in the end for the side of Howard. GMU putting up quite a few as well. But in the end, Howard finds the victory here in game 3. Ends up going up 2-1 in the series. John, I'm feeling pretty good about our 3-1 prediction at the moment, but GMU is not making it easy. A number of times in this game and a number of times in the other Howard victory, it looked like GMU was just inches away from making it happen, whether it be a Howard mistake or a GMU ability to overcome it in certain circumstances. It's been a very, very tight series, even though Howard's in the lead.
Yeah, it's been incredibly close, and I feel like that's what makes it's exciting. It's not a blowout. It is back and forth. It doesn't feel like a single team has the advantage over the other in this matchup. It feels like they're both very evenly matched, and it just feels like at any given second, this game could go from being 2-0 to 2-2 to having a last-second goal scored in the last 10 seconds like we just saw as well. It's anybody's game here going into game 4. While it is still anybody's game, it is now a must-win for George Mason C as their backs are now up against the wall. Howard just needing one more victory to close out the series and make our predictions correct at least. I'm not trying to say what's going to happen or anything because we don't know. But the only thing I do know is game 4 is coming up now. So we'll go ahead and fade over in game. It is game 4 between Howard Community College. It is match point for Howard Community College going up against George Mason C. We'll see if George Mason will be able to come back and force a game 5. It is must-win time for Mason, and Noob and Howard are trying to close out the series. Noob along the side wall, ex-Navy dropping back, looking for a boost. Speckled Penny formation. The defensive end can't get the clearance. Will have to go up the wall. Logs and Trees will take out No You. I don't give a bother. It finally gets the clearance, looking to go on the attack. Ball is intercepted now, looking to go the other way. No You beats one defender. Can't get it past ex-Navy. Will play it into the corner. The ball drops down. Logs and Trees can't get it to go. Speckled Penny was there. Through midfield, now looking to go on the attack. The hard rebound back out. It's right in front of the goal, and I don't give a bother. Perfectly timed, cleaning it up. Back post makes it 1-0 for George Mason University C team.
May not give a bother, but he does give a goal as he puts one on the board for GMUC. Now up 1-0, 4:13 left to go here in game 4. John, game 1 was very close. It was back and forth the whole time. Game 2 was honestly the most dominant game, and that was from the side of GMUC. Game 3, again, very close. Howard ended up coming out with the victory, but both these teams continuing to go head-to-head, continuing to be very close, and continuing to put up very few shots. So finding goals is big in this series, and so far GMU has found their first.
Ex-Navy looks to play it back in. I don't give a bother. And Speckled Penny back on defense. Logs and trees with the press. No, you will play into the corner. Noob is there for Howard, looking to center it around. High off the ceiling. Logs and trees goes up, but a strong defensive rotation for Mason stops that shot. Ex-Navy now will play it back in. I don't give a bother. The shot going in. Ex-Navy is there. The follow-up shot back post won't go. No, you was there. Just a little too high and late to get that shot off. Noob now in the corner for Howard. Looking to tie the game up, just over 3 minutes to go. Logs and trees back in the corner, looking for the centering feed. Speckled Penny being patient back on the goal line. Will get the clearance. Now onto the attack, full boost, looking near post. A tap won't go. Ex-Navy is there. 3 minutes, still only one goal so far, but this game back and forth on a knife's edge.
Yeah, once again, that ability to find the lack of shots between these two teams. It feels like some come out here and there, but they just constantly find ways to oppose one another, whether it be off the wall, whether it be in the corner, whether it be in the midfield, and it ends up in fewer shots. So again, every shot that comes out matters a ton, and I don't give a bother finds a way to make one matter even more, putting up the second goal for GMUC here in game 4, 2:38 left to go. GMUC up by 2. Even being down in the series, back against the wall, Howard leads the series 2-1. GMU has to win here in game 4, and I don't give a bother. It's giving them a good reason to do so.
That was a beautiful tight angle, close range shot, doubling Mason's advantage. Halfway mark has been reached here in game 4. It's 2-0 for Mason. Can Howard find a way to tie this game up and then find a way to close the series out, or will Mason force game 5? Ball cleared out. Howard now looking to go on the attack, looking for goal number 1. Ball be played to the opposite side of the field. Logs and trees is there, looking for the centering feed. Speckled Penny is there. The challenge, the ball is going to drop all the way back. Noob will play it into the corner. Along the side wall, Logs and trees through midfield. Long clearance. Logs and trees perfectly times that in the air. So a lot of back and forth. Back post, though, for No You. Off the side wall, and Mason is now up 3-0 with a $1:43 to go.
Really tough angle there. Speckled Penny puts it up. No You coming off the wall, and before Ex-Navy's able to get to that back post, they find a way to scoot it in. GMUC up 3-0, 1:43 left to go. Now again, Howard has time to come back into this one, but GMUC looking very strong here in game 4 and looking like they're ready to take this to a game 5.
Into the corner, Speckled Penny with the save. And the clearance. Mason looking for more. They want to make sure they force game 5. I don't give a bother. Back through defensive end for Mason. Takes a full boost. Noob shot too high. The follow-up Logs and trees didn't have any momentum. Now the clearance going the other way. No You off the back wall. I don't give a bother. Into the corner. That ball's too high, but drops right in front of the frame, and it's Speckled Penny. Not wasting that opportunity, making it 4-0 for George Mason.
Yeah, good stuff there. I don't give a bother taking the shot. Ex-Navy pouring it back out, but Penny is there to put it away. Not only putting that goal away, but potentially putting game 4 away. Now up 4-0. Just about a minute left here for Howard to equalize. And finding 4 goals in a minute is doable, but it is not going to be easy, especially with GMU really turning up the heat here toward the end of game 4.
Noob into the corner. 4 quick goals is a tall order, but like Joey said, it's not impossible. But they can't let Mason score anymore. 40 seconds to go here in game 4.
Not only can they not let Mason score, but allowing 30 seconds to drip off the clock is not going to help your case either. Now you only have 30 seconds left to score 4 goals. It is looking very unlikely for Howard here as GMU continuing to pour on the pressure, up 4 already.
No You plays the ball over the crossbar. Logs and trees looking for the clearance. No You midfield is challenging. Will beat 2 defenders, has 1 left to go. Looking near post, can't get it to go, but will pick up full boost. Under 10 seconds to go. And Howard Community College unable to close out the series here in game 4. George Mason University C team has earned the right to force them into game 5 And Joey, we are going the distance as George Mason takes game 4, and we head to game number 5.
Absolutely. Whether they're scrimming and practicing with GMUA or not, this GMUC team is definitely improving week over week. And even throughout the series, John, game 1 was tough. Howard made some mistakes. They ended up coming out with the win. GMU capitalized on a few of those, but into game 2, they looked more dominant. Game 3 went back the way of Howard in a close one. Game 4, back to dominant GMU displays. Going into game 5, if you're Howard, I think you have to feel a little bit nervous for how this GMUC team has really been performing so far in the series.
Yeah, this GMUC team, I mean, again, they're 0-2. They're looking for their first win, and you can see it in their play. They want that first win. They don't want to go down 0-3. So we'll have to see, will the momentum continue or the back and forth affair between George Mason and Howard Community College continue? Well, No U is looking to strike first here for Mason. Mason is looking to take this series from Howard.
Absolutely. And they have the keys to do so. As we're in game 5, winner is going to come away with this one, whether that winner is George Mason C or Howard. Someone's going to come out of the series and only 4.5 minutes left to decide it, pending overtime, of course. Right now, sitting at 0-0, series tied 2-2. Not many shots coming out so far in this one, but it's only a matter of time.
Speckled Penny and I don't give a bother through midfield. Joey, seems like all of these games start out with not a lot of shots on goal, but the last half of the game, it feels like they find that extra gear, turn the game upside down, and shots and goals come out. We'll see if that holds true here in game 5 as well. That could be dangerous. That's going to roll. That's going to go the distance. And I don't give a bother. Puts Mason up early, just 102 here into game 5. And it's Mason 1, Howard 0.
I don't give a bother getting it done with the long shot, coming out from his own final third, trying to defend and eventually sending it all the way across the field. George Mason C getting the job done as Howard is not able to rotate back in time. GMUC up 1-0 just a minute in.
Speckled Penny back through midfield. Mason is feeling it. They want this win. Now logs and trees for Howard. Doesn't want to go down quietly. Looking for the tie. Can't get it to go. Noob will play it back in. Navy goes flying over. I don't give a bother to the side wall. Speckled Penny is there, but Noob is there as well. Logs and trees. No U with the save.
That was a tight one there. Definitely a Howard opportunity, an equalizer on the board potentially, but it ends up getting cleared out as GMUC is able to evacuate that tough situation.
Ball back through midfield. Howard has to retreat. Dangerous chance there for Howard. Can't make anything happen. Now it's No U for Mason. Swift gets back in time. I don't give a bother towards goal. Trying to be patient in the corner. Speckled Penny, the follow-up. Not enough power on that shot to get it centered. Noob back through midfield. Looking for that equalizer. Can't get it. I don't give a bother with a clutch save on the goal line once again. Howard still looking for that game-tying goal. Under the halfway mark here, just over 2 minutes left in game 5. Winner takes everything. That could go the distance, but no, I don't give a bother. Used all the boost possible to get back there in time and keeps Howard off the board.
Clutch plays after clutch plays, but they've got to keep coming in through GMUC if they want to hold on to this lead. And likewise for Howard, if they want to continue to move forward with their record, adding to the win column, they got to get something done as they find themselves down by 1 goal, just 2 minutes left to go here in game 5.
Ball into the corner. Noob gets the clearance. No U, but Noob challenges and wins the centering chance. It will go, and Howard has tied the game off of an incredible performance from Noob along the side wall. 1:39 to go, all even at 1.
Yeah, Noob takes that one off the wall, even ignores the boost because he just follows it all the way into the goal, does it in plenty of time, gets it in there before the goalkeeper's able to get back. All tied up 1-1, 1:39 left to go here in game 5. John, as we go down to the wire, those shots are picking up, as we talked about. Very few shots in these games, but the closer it gets to that clock hitting trip zeros, it seems like the pressure gets poured on and the shots continue to come out. So far in this one, 1:30 left to go.
Noob looking to go up for the shot. I don't give a bother. Matched. Easily pushed aside. Speckled Penny in the corner. No you on the goal line with the clearance. The follow-up shot near post won't go. Noob looking for the follow-up as well. Strong defense from Mason. Just over a minute to go. It's Swift. Near angle shot. Can't get it to go. The clearance from No You through midfield. I don't give a bother has pushed up. No You's the only one back on defense. No problem. No You will push it to the side wall, but it's intercepted by Swift. Follow up by Noob. Too high. Can't get it to go. The follow-up shot's also going to be high. Howard just inches away from trying to take their first lead here in game 5, and it's under 40 seconds to go. Not out of danger yet. The fly in from Swift, the save from I don't give a bother. Scoring goals and clutch saves. I don't give a bother. Now looking to go on the attack. The drop down. No you. Can't get there. Backtracking on defense. It's Logs and Trees. Speckled Penny getting back as fast as possible. 20 seconds to go. No you will pick it up through midfield. Beats one defender. Howard trying to get back, and it's Speckled Penny with 14 seconds left, and Mason has the lead.
Such a big goal coming out there. No you able to pop it over the opposition just in time to find Speckled Penny. Noob is back there, but just slightly off angle as well as Speckled puts it through as that goal. GMU up 2-1, 14 seconds left. Let's see if Howard can equalize.
10 seconds to go. Howard has to find a goal. There is no game 6. It all comes down to this. Howard has the chance, has to keep the ball off the ground. 1 second, it hits the ground, and Mason has secured their first win of the season and will move to 1-2. George Mason pulling out the game 5 win, scoring with 14 seconds left.
Absolutely, a game 1 win or a game 5 win rather, and their first victory. And on top of that, Howard, I mean, they were the favorite coming in here, not only from us, but based on standings as well. Howard with 2 wins early on in the season, their only loss coming up against GMUA, who pretty much everyone regards as a powerhouse team in this conference. GMUC coming on saying, hey, they're not the only team over here at George Mason. We've come to play as well, and they get their first win tonight up against a talented Howard side.